Well, hello and welcome to your update for the third quarter 2017. I guess you pretty much know you've been watching the news. Markets are up. Volatility, though, is down. You probably didn't know that. We've been building, the economy has been doing fine. We keep putting more, about 1.5 more million people are working this quarter than were working the quarter before. So America's adding jobs, the economy's growing, and I guess you could call this the Trump trade because there's no other real reason why the things that are happening are happening. We've got a momentum market, meaning the market's just going up. No one's really fearful of anything, so it just keeps going up. And this is when greed will eventually hurt people because we have no volatility right now. That means people are not afraid. And usually, what that ends up doing is drawing more and more people into the market that probably shouldn't be in, or drawing them in more than they should be. And then when markets start going the other way, or we get something in the news that happens that corrects the markets or starts them going the other way, they freak out, panic, and they drive the market to lows that are ridiculous. Well, that's what I like to take advantage of. Eventually, we'll get that opportunity. But for right now, we kind of got to follow the momentum. Now, we get rotation in the market. And if you look at the way, it's been pretty much technology and industrials, healthcare, those have been the areas that have been outperforming. But the areas that have been underperforming have been energy, telecoms, financials, real estate. Well, I've got those positions in the portfolios so that those on the rotation, which we've seen this last quarter, those have started to pick up. So I think that we're in the right place and that we just need to let things kind of play out. I also pulled back and created more cash because I was concerned about the month of October. It's kind of turning out, doesn't look like a whole lot's going to happen. So I'm still going to wait until we get past October or all the way through it because that's when we've had Black Monday and a lot of the events that have really driven markets down. I don't see any reason to rush in, but after that, I'm going to start getting in, picking through and finding the areas that we should be in and start getting your portfolios kind of back where they should be for the long term. So anyhow, I think I covered that with you in an email earlier, so you should understand where we are on that. But I want to talk about something else that's going on that everybody asks about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a digital currency. For those of you who don't know what it is, it really has no backing, no government, nobody backs it. It has no value behind it. Yet greedy people buy it and run the price up. And to me, it's a big Ponzi scheme. It's scary. And that's the sort of thing that can really draw down an economy. If something like that crashes, something happens, and there will be something that will happen. In fact, Jamie Dimon, who was the CEO of JP Morgan last Friday, said he doesn't even want to talk about Bitcoin anymore. He thinks it's a big fraud, and I think it is too. And at the end of the day, we have things like that that are going on, and we always tend to do that tend to really hurt people financially. So I'm not in the Bitcoin world. I don't plan on getting in the Bitcoin world. I could be totally wrong. I'd rather be wrong than to take the chance in putting you in a digital currency that has no backing. It's kind of like monopoly money. You have to solve a math equation in order to be able to unlock your Bitcoin. Well, I'm sorry, but what's the value behind it? It's nothing but a highway for, drug money, black market money. It's really not a legitimate currency. It's not a legitimate method of payment, but people are starting to take it as payment for real estate, restaurants. I mean, I'm just baffled by this. I would never accept Bitcoin for payment for anything, but some people are doing it. Maybe I'm just out of touch, but I don't know. The future will explain that to us. I really don't have a lot more to tell you this quarter. It's been, pretty boring on the upside, which is always good. So I'm not going to bore you to death by telling you a bunch of information you probably don't want to hear anyway. All you need to know is that I am paying attention. I'm on top of things. I'm always every day looking at your account. I'm always making sure that you're in the right places and doing the best that I can using all the experience that I've had throughout the years. So with that, I want you to have a good Christmas, Thanksgiving, holiday season because it'll be after that before I do the next video. And you enjoy all your holidays, and I'll keep doing what I'm supposed to do for you, and everything should work out fine. All right, I'll talk to you at the end of this quarter. We'll see how things went, and we'll talk then. Thank you.